Hello, my name is Keith, and I'm a member of Libanus Church in Morriston. And I'm bringing you this message today as part of our Advent Calendar series. And this week, we have had a special event, which has been in all the papers and all the news media. It's about the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction in the sky that has created a great light low in the sky in the distance. And historians have said that this happens every 400 years. And there is a likelihood that this was the occurrence that was over the stable in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago. And it got me to think how you can be guided by a light. The Magi, who didn't have sat-nav, didn't have GPS, they didn't have Google Maps. All they had was this light in the sky above the stable that enabled them to cross huge distances to get to where baby Jesus lay. And it got me to thinking over the centuries, seamen and navigators have set out across vast oceans, safe in the knowledge that when they look up to the sky, the stars will guide them safely to where their destination lay. And sailors also appreciated the awesomeness of nature and the hurricanes and the storms that would be in their path on their way to their destination. But they were safe in the knowledge that once these storms had passed, if they looked up, saw the stars, they had comfort in the knowledge the star would guide them and deliver them. Explorers wouldn't even have set out unless they knew that the stars would be there to guide them to their destination. And you can look up and see the awesomeness of the night sky and the stars that God created. And God's guidance is from above. When you go into church, you look up, because above the pulpit or above the altar, there is a banner, a list of hymns that will guide you through the service. And we have a banner in Libanus, which is from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. For it is the God who commanded light to shine out of darkness, who has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. And during lockdown, and you can't go to church, and you feel vulnerable, and you feel isolated, you can go out and look at the sky, and with God in your life and Jesus in your heart, the Holy Spirit will always be with you. He will never forsake you or leave you. His guidance is constant, like the stars. There is nowhere on earth where you cannot see the stars. There is nowhere on earth where you cannot see God. The star that guides the Magi to see the King of Kings will be the stars that guide you to see Jesus. So thank you for listening, and have a very joyful and peaceful Christmas. Thank you.